Hello, Leo. Welcome to your horoscope for April 2026. So, with the planets for this month, you've got on the 10th, you've got Mars moving into Aries. That is going to be your ninth house, the house of travel, psychic, and learning. So, with Mars going into there, might create a bit of havoc from traveling. Also, might get frustrated if you're not doing a workshop or learning anything. We do have other planets in that house, so generally, the month of April is going to be a bit hectic for everybody. But it is in your ninth house, so it could be affecting either your studying that you're doing or if you're doing any travel. Um, Things may be a bit chaotic in that area. On the 15th, we've got Mercury also moving into that house. So, communication, so basically, if you're traveling, it may not go according to plan because it's going to be conjuncting a lot of the planets that are already in that house. And also, too, any courses you're doing, you might not like what you're doing there, or again, the miscommunication to do with what it is that you're studying. On the 24th, you've got Venus moving into Gemini, and that is going to be your 11th house, the house of friends. So, with that, it could definitely be finding a love match through a friend. It could be starting a business adventure with a friend as well. Could be you being more social with friends too. Could also be going on with that transit. On 26th, you got Gemini moving in. So Uranus moving into Gemini, and that's going to be there for at least another 7 to 8 years. So that's going to be unexpected things happening with friends. You might wanting to meet people who are a bit unusual, who are a bit different than who you'd usually hang out with as well. That is a long transit. So when we look at the cards, Leos, let's see what we get. I feel like you're taking a stand this month. You're taking a stand, you're doing things differently. It's like you're being on sort of an attack, not defense, and you are taking action. There's a group mentality here. So if you're part of a group or against a group, there's some sort of like group mentality that is also going on here too. I feel like it's like you're digging up things in the past too, and you're trying to see a way through um, to the future, but it's linked to the past. I feel like that you are kind of standing your ground as well for this month. I feel like when it comes to work though, you're taking a stand, but also you're sort of bowing, you're making more boundaries and setting them in place. I feel like that you are needing a sense of freedom in your work, in your career. I feel like you maybe been held back, but at the same time you are protected or you're quite guarded at what's going on there. I do feel like you might need to negotiate things. I do feel like you might be also be getting a bit emotional. I feel like by the end of the month, you're in a different situation than where you were in the beginning of the month, but it's like you're having to bow down to someone as well. When we look at family with you, I mean, there's love here when it comes to family around you, but also there's a bit of a chaotic energy too happening with you, especially when it comes to siblings. There is a bit of cutting ties here and a bit of emotional cutting ties when it comes to family too. It could be family reunion might also be coming up in the cards for you. I feel like that you're thinking about what's once was. You're also, I feel like you're looking at going back, thinking about going back too, but you are feeling a little bit emotionally overwhelmed a little bit when it comes to family this month here. When we look at your relationships around you, Leos, I feel like that you're sort of airy fairy. You're being quite productive. You're being quite open. You're looking at things a different way. Look like you feel lighter than air. So I feel like that you are in some kind of like romantic relationship, or you're daydreaming, but you're feeling like wanting you're wanting a relationship where you feel quite the energy feels quite light and not heavy. You are also making arrangements for you and your partner to make the next step or to go further in relationships. There's a communication that's sort of being very open around you this month as well, but you're really, really wanting it to flow. So you're making this relationship really flow. And that's going to be the energy and the aim that you have for this month. It's just to make the energy flow. When we're looking at the There could be some fights or frustrations over money and finances come around you this month. Um, you're trying to change spending habits or spending, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit tight or a little bit hard. When we're looking at, I feel like you're wanting to travel, but it might not be possible, but you are wanting to travel. When it comes to friends, it's like things are a bit slow. Um, so it could be like you're also helping your friends sort of move or go to somewhere else, but you're also like you're very you don't want to spend a lot of time with certain people. I feel like you're spending your time very wisely when it comes to friends, but you're not wanting to put spending with everybody. But there's an element here too of wanting to change lanes and meet different people and do things that are very productive in meeting, having new connections around you as well. When we're looking at your well, I feel like you're changing the way you see your body or changing the way that you're doing things, like you want to get fit, want to get healthy, I feel like you want to be quite active. So I feel like you might be joining a gym or just doing things a bit different routines happening this month around you too. There could be some issues with neck or neck muscles as well. But I say I'm not a doctor. If there's something wrong, please go and see it attended to. Let me just see what else I can get for you, Leos. Leos, this is a month where you're going to feel like people are on your back for no reason at all. For there's been a lot of pushing and shoving and a lot of ulterior motives coming at play. You need to do things your own way and bugger off people who are wanting you to do things their way. Thank you for your likes, shares, and your comments, and I'll see you for my next video. So bye for now.